Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish the Conqueror. Last time, we whacked some weeds, got rid of these mind warpers, or whatever they were called. Yes, the mind warpers. And there was a quest by Hartley of Sliven, so I guess we just return there. Could have done that off camera, but I mean, it takes literally no time. So, here we are, Hartley. Hartley. Can't say that I really remember who that was or where. Not here. Oh, that was not for us. Okay, fair enough. Hartley. He wouldn't have been... Oh, maybe it was this guy? No. Never mind. Aria Blessed. What is this? The barracks? Oh, okay. He wasn't here. Oh, that was that guy. Okay. Blessed but relatively competent seeming, and also interested in even doing anything, unlike most of his kind. Anyway, I've cleared the monsters out of Sandalwood. Indeed I have. Okay, 25 coins. That's not a whole lot. You tell the tale. He nods. Yes, I can see why Haven has so many vassals. You can solve our problems efficiently. Very addictive. Okay, if you say so. Still, we will pay our way. Gold and quicksilver will be sent to Fort Haven. Alas, that was not the only such infestation we have to deal with. There are more infested settlements? Not a settlement. Last year we lost the Garden of Pulchritude to these creatures. I asked Yair and Mavlov... Mavlov? I don't remember seeing that name ever before. Is that the other... Or rather, is that one of the other... what are they called? Council members? I don't know. Rulers of this town? Maybe they haven't been mentioned in name yet. Whatever. Yeah, they didn't reclaim them. They were distracted. Again, the creatures are addling the minds of all nearby. If you can reclaim the garden, I will pay you. Sure. Well, what is this Garden of Pulchritude? A wonder of our lands, the most beautiful of our forests, lovely and fragrant at any time of year. Once we could journey there for weddings and ceremonies and other joyful events. Then it was lost to neglect. Where's the garden? It is northwest of here, at the tip of a peninsula south of the Thorn Barrier. There are signs on the road. Also, when you get close to it, you may go mad. Right, that should be a pretty clear sign. Thank you. Wow, you've really lost control of your forests. Yes, we have. I'm ashamed. Sometimes I feel I am the only blessed who is still capable of shame. Well, you're certainly the only one I've talked to, well, other than Istara, or... Iskara? Well, the lady who's fighting for the right of the Trench Town people. But she doesn't really count. Well... Oh, okay, we get 1 unit of Quicksilver. But I don't suppose... Oh no, it does produce Quicksilver. Nice, okay. So that should actually mean that we are no longer losing Quicksilver, right? Which was part of my goal. The other goal, of course, being mainly just spending time. What I'm going to do is... I suppose I can quickly go visit my keep. Not only is that going to heal me, but I'm also going to see if... I don't know. I'm just going to talk to the officials there and see if I did anything in the meantime that they will react to in some way, that they will acknowledge. Maybe the fact that I claimed that Sandalwood place. Although I doubt that there's going to be any extra dialogue, but we'll see. Do you need any help getting this fort established? We can always use more supplies. I think if you check in with East Battalion Headquarters, they will have suggestions. Right. Maybe I should do that. Well, this guy looks sketchy as heck. I don't know if I really acknowledged that when I first met him. Probably did. Any other errands I can run? Yes, a sad one. I have to send out scouts occasionally, but it is dangerous. These woods will try to kill the unwary. A group of 4 went to Pickett's Break. 3 of them were foolish enough to enter despite my orders. The 4th returned with the tail. I think they are dead, but I would like to verify it. Okay, interesting that we didn't have this quest before. Or did we? The name sounds vaguely familiar. Tell me about Pickett's Break. It is the gap in the thicket between the south and the north. You will have to pass it to reach the northern Ariel woods. The break is northeast of here. Why do you send scouts out? Why wouldn't he? It is necessary. We have to make sure the Ariel don't attack. We can't let monsters too close to our walls. It's standard procedure. But you know how Haven scouts are. They're always wanting to push out farther and show their courage. Right. The Ariel would dare to kill Haven soldiers? The Ariel rely on their enchanted forests to destroy invaders. Their woods act mindlessly, and the Blessed are not interested in watching closely. Still, even if our warriors died because of Ariel carelessness, it is no less an outrage. Right. Okay, I think we actually had that quest before. Probably. Oh, Mind Warp is right. That quest is part of a quest chain, so that's still going. Okay, I don't know. I can't tell from just looking at this quest list which one that actually is, but we must have had it before, because obviously nothing got updated here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess... Well, first of all, we don't know if we even have made time advance enough for the council in Madraka to talk to us yet. So, well, we'll see. First, I'm going to do what that guy just suggested and talk to the quartermaster here. I guess they're all inside. Well, there's General Toru. Oh, I have met with someone of authority in Sliven. You tell General Toru the tale of what happened. He listens with great interest. This Yair the dancer is vacant and arrogant even by Ariel standards. I doubt she has much influence in the High Council. Istara sounds very interesting. Leader of a trench town. Clever, ambitious. If I could, I would spend time working with her. She has potential. Well, glad we're on the same page there. A good start, and yet you may have a long way to go. Oh, I'm sure I do. Where else in the Ariel Woods is worth visiting? Sliven is a minor town, but now we are known. The next closest city of any import is Mesidi, which is to the north. Again, were I you, I would go there and meet those in charge, both in their council and in their trench town. There is always someone greedy for power that we can utilize. I mean, sure. I don't think Istara is greedy for power. And I also wouldn't call what we were going to do utilizing her, but okay, whatever. Where's Mesidi? Due north from Sliven. A long march along the strange, dangerous, enchanted roads of the Ariel. The real challenge is getting there will be their thicket. Tell me about the thicket. My scouts have already found and inspected it. It is similar to this thicket, but larger and better defended. I have been looking for ways to slip traders and spies past, but no luck. You will need to pass it. With luck, they will just let you through. Yeah, right. It's not going to be that easy, we know that. Who is in Mesidi? I've never been there, and all of our information is decades out of date. Mages, diplomats, traders for sure. It will be interesting to find out, yes? No doubt. But that's going to have to wait probably quite some time. Quartermaster? Right, we have this woman here. Margaret Martin speaks with you while effortlessly ladling out food and portioning out swords, shields, and other equipment. You notice that a lot of the soldiers call her mother. Right. Suspect you have more advice? I do. Nothing surprising, I think. We lost one more fort in Ariel Lens, and we also need it back. Good old Fort Mist. I think my grandfather served there once. It should be rebuilt. It will be harder to reach, though. Right. We probably talked to her about this before. Where's Fort Mist? North of here. Why will it be difficult to reach? Huge Ariel thicket. Right. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's not actually anything new to be learned here. Well, we did advance the general quest line for this area, so there is that at least. Alright. Down to Madraka. 10 hours. I mean, all of these travels across half the continent only take a couple of hours. I don't know if we were supposed to spend days. So I'm pretty sure we haven't. But we'll see. Maybe it was enough. And if not, then, well, I can either go do some more in the Ariel because I started there, or maybe claim some kind of iron mine. I mean, really, if there's any resource we really need, then it's iron, so I should probably do that. Can I see the council? I have wonderful news. Okay, thank you. The council knows that knows what they want to say, and they have selected Speaker Tarmana to speak for them. Enter the hall and go upstairs. They're waiting for you. Right. So, finally, time to get things moving here. Hold on. Okay, councilors. There's Tarmana. Okay. At last, you face the leaders of the Own Rebellion. This hall is crammed with tired Vol bent by a lifetime of labor and by the responsibilities of the war. Your welcome is not warm. The looks you get are neither friendly nor hopeful. Only one man here looks willing to speak with you. He stands by the window at the north end of the hall. The Owen's chosen ambassador waits for you, so that negotiations can begin. Were there 2 sets of stairs? Indeed they were. Okay, fair enough. Well then, Speaker Tarmana. Oh, yeah, he does not look like a diplomat, necessarily, but looks can be deceiving. You walk through the council hall, soaking in the chaos. The Owen are unified and charged with energy, but they have little experience running a government. You were trained since birth to understand court protocol. These people have had no such advantage. Just before you can speak, one Owen faction noisily insists on changing who will deal with you. There is a lot of shouting and debate. You have tea. Finally, there is a simple vote, and it is decided that nothing will change. A young Owen with sun-scorched skin begins to speak. I am Speaker Tarmana, he says. He is very nervous about talking to a prince, but he gains confidence quickly. Welcome to Madraka. I sure waited a long time. Yeah. You sure waited a long time. I mean, that's true, but let's not start with a complaint. Not as a diplomat, just a traveler. I mean, that's not true. If I want to actually do something politically in any of these lands, then it's here. So, yeah, I am Prince Atantuo of Haven, as you know. Tarmana nods. He looks at the other Owen. They stare back. He clears his throat. You are a Prince of Haven. You've traveled through our lands. I have. I'm glad that you made it to our gates safely. His voice is rough and halting. This is a man who has worked almost since birth, and is still adjusting to speaking in the main hall of a great fortress. You are here about Haven business. About the Vol. Being your vassals, I mean. I am, among other things. Then we need to know. We Owen have rebelled. The Masha, they were unjust. They took our people's laws and twisted them. For their own wealth. He is growing in confidence with every word. What does Haven think about our war? Well, I mean, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't going to support your cause, right? We know that. Right, so I have sympathy with the plight of the Owen. It's the only thing that makes sense here. The Owen look at each other, surprised. They really shouldn't be. I've made it clear several times before, but fine, whatever. Tarmana controls his own emotions. That only means you are human. Anyone with any sense is disgusted by the Masha. Still, I'm glad you said it. We know what Haven came for, and maybe the Owen can give it to you. We Owen have needs. We want to negotiate. I want to know how you came to be here. Do I need to know? Is there anything to know about it that I don't already know? I'm tired, I need a meal and a nap? No. Come on, Prince, please. Sure, I guess I want to know about how they came to be here. Tarmana shakes his head. I've heard rumors. You're quite a talker. Seriously? Is this in reaction to me talking and exhausting dialogue with every NPC I've come across? Because I kind of doubt that the game really keeps track of that, but then again, who knows? My life is not important. Also, I didn't think that I was asking about him personally. I was thinking about the rebellion as a whole, but okay, whatever. I'm ready to negotiate with you. The Owen look at each other. There is a traditional Vol protocol, but they aren't sure how it works, or if they should use it at all. I mean, if they are not familiar with it, and I'm certainly not, obviously, we don't really need to follow it. In fact, we can't. Finally, he makes a decision. He says, slowly and haltingly, I formally declare a time of negotiation with foreign power. The Owen all nod in unison. First, there is something we need. Something small but very important. What is this first bit of business? We Owen have many grievances against the Masha, and thus against you, because you helped them. Queen Sharon's warriors fought with the Masha and helped them put down rebellions. For this, we need an apology. And my only options are these. Tell me about your grievances. I mean, we know pretty much all there is to know about them, I think. An apology. I mean, sure, I don't feel it's entirely just to demand that from me personally, but, since I am here as, as a representative of Haven, I suppose it's fair. Just as a gesture of goodwill. Tell me about your grievances, I guess. Once, being an Owen was a way to escape the dishonor of debt. The Masha took advantage of it. They changed the laws to squeeze free vol, making more and more of us poor. Then the Masha started taking not just us, but our children and grandchildren. Every year, they put more of us in generation bondage. That is what drove us to rebel. We fight not for us, but for our children. Okay, so an apology. The Masha were unjust, and you helped them. You need to apologize. This is unusual. As far as you know, Haven has never apologized for anything. It is not your way. If you did, your mother would be quite displeased. Really? Would she? What the heck kind of difference does it make? It's just a gesture anyway. I can't apologize, but I'm willing to make a statement of regret. I don't know if this is really the place to try to make some kind of weird compromise. If you want my help, you can ask for it, but Haven doesn't apologize. Ugh. You know what? Screw my mother and screw Haven's past actions and rules. On behalf of Haven, I apologize. If it gets things moving, what the heck, it's just words. The Owen are shocked, then thrilled. They write down your words. They run in and out of the chamber. You have no doubt that the news of this event is spreading rapidly through the Vol. Your mother will be furious. Again, screw her. Speaker Tarmana says, "Justly done, Prince." What now? An apology was what we wanted. There is something we absolutely need before we can negotiate. Okay, what do you need? The Owen can't be your vassals if we are dead. We have to know that you support us. You have to say our rebellion is just. Based on what I've seen, your rebellion has just cause. Yes. And then there is also the Masha are evil and must be utterly destroyed. I mean, I don't want that. I hope we agree that we don't have to necessarily destroy all the Masha indiscriminately. But only those that, are basically willing to die to defend their position of power and their unjust system. So, yeah, your rebellion has just cause, for sure. The Owen look at each other, shocked. They didn't believe you would actually say it. Tarmana is pleased. Then I think that we can make an offer to Haven. What is your offer? The Owen control almost half of the Vol. We have enough power to trade with Haven. You have a big battalion at the Vol gates. We have seen it. We offer you the chance to fight for justice. Free my people. I give you permission to enter the Vol as long as you do it to fight the Masha. Your cause is just. We will help you now. That seems very informal. I won't force you to be our vassal. I mean, I don't know how far I can really stray from what's expected of me as the Prince of Haven and still win the game, basically. But I also don't agree that them being a vassal, formally, has to be some kind of negative thing. I think that vassal states can truly benefit from being vassals. Again, it's really just a word. I don't know. I won't force you to be our vassal. They didn't even speak about that or mention that term at all. Why would I bring it up? Your cause is just. We will help you now. Yeah, that's just what it is. Let's deal with that whole vassal problem if and when it comes up again. The Owen cheer. The hall fills with animated talk. However, Tarmana looks worried. What is wrong? I was told to say that, but I argued against it. I don't know a lot, but I've been reading as much about Haven as I can. I know your soldiers only fight to help vassals. Oh. Really? I mean, they will fight whatever I order them to fight for or against. You realize that he is right. Sutter leads armies to protect vassals from outsiders all the time, but he's never fought to help anyone who wasn't a vassal. Prince, do you really think you can help us now? I might be able to convince General Aquila to help you right now. I mean, he's here to follow my freaking orders, so he better do what I tell him to. So, yeah. You mean the general of your... Charmana checks some notes. South Battalion? General Aquila? Go talk to him. If you really think you can convince him, you should. We don't want to be vassals if we don't need to be. The Owen immediately begin to debate on matters of the war. The audience is over for today. Right. Yeah, I mean, call yourself vassals or be called vassals or not. Ultimately, it's a pact between one large, powerful nation and one much smaller, less powerful nation. So naturally, there's going to be an imbalance of powers between us and them, whether they're called vassals or not. Right? I mean, we're going to uphold this pact or this alliance as long as it's beneficial to both sides. And that's that. I don't think there needs to be anything more to it. It doesn't need to be more complicated than that. And that's obviously plenty complicated in real life. And, you know, obviously I'm making it sound much simpler than it really is. But, yeah. Anyway. Well, Gates. Oh, okay. There's the next report. Okay. Theft. Unfortunate. More theft. Even more unfortunate. Might we still get some iron out of the wall? Okay. Total earnings 9. So technically we'd be making some profit, but... wait. Wait, we still made profit? Okay, yeah, we still made 9 iron profit, right? But we lost more. We lost some, so we would have made more. I think, yeah, okay. So overall we lost some because of theft, but that's fine. General Aquila sits at her desk. Okay, also I forgot that she was actually a woman. Whatever. I met with the leaders of Thablin and Madraka. Well, mostly Madraka. You tell General Aquila about your meetings. She leans back and gives you a tired smile. It is always the same. Vassals are so predictable. They are always for sale. The only question is the price. We can settle this war for them. In return, we will get what we want. Right. Can we help one side to win? Of course. 300 properly trained, equipped soldiers of Haven are a formidable force. I have kept them in good order for you. Once the treaty is in place, the Queen authorizes me to put the South Battalion fully under your command. What would be the usual course for Thablin and Madraka now? In my long experience, now is the time to make a deal. You need to pick a side and write a treaty with them. Military support for their following the old treaty. They're following the old treaty, right? Once you've signed a treaty, we will get tribute. The Masha have been very generous in this regard. In return, the full backing of Haven must be behind whoever we support. Right, Speaker Tamana said that he wants our help, but he won't be a vassal. I mean, in fact, that's kind of what I want, if it's at all possible. General Aquila smirks. Of course, all our vassals want something for free. I mean, no, I'm not talking about giving them anything for free. Obviously, they're gonna, you know, trade with us and pay us in some way. Whatever. Trust me on this, Prince. Our soldiers will only fight for a proper vassal, and our queen would agree. Charmana must submit, or we will not risk our lives for him. That is final. Excuse me? Am I the prince, or are you? What if I sign treaties with both sides? That's an interesting idea. She thinks about this. It's never happened before, that I've heard of. In that case, if they contradict, you will have to choose which one for me to enforce, and I will do that. It is awkward and impolite, but in the end, Haven makes the decisions. Yeah, I'm really not sure that would help at all. How do I choose which side to help? General Aquila laughs. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to. Yeah, whatever. How do we know how do we know they will obey the treaty? Oh, they won't. Our vassals always cheat. Then our battalions on Sacramentum will enforce your will. You can trust us to take care of things for you. Yeah, except in this case where... Well, this is kind of annoying. So, Termana sends me here, and she tells me to basically go back and talk to him again. Okay, fine. We'll see how this goes then. Oh, come on, please, game, if you... Don't force me to acknowledge those text boxes every single time. Well, I mean, ultimately, if we have to insist on making them our vassal, fine. And the game lets me say this, but ultimately I can't actually advance the game unless I check this option here, pick this option. That's kind of weird. I mean, I haven't tried option number 2 yet. I won't force you to be our vassal. Termana doesn't seem relieved, but you aren't helping us either. Oh, okay, so that's what that's supposed to mean. I don't think we can win against the Masha without help. We are free, but we are still doomed. The frustrated Owen immediately take offense at these words. Termana is swept off into a furious debate. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Autosave? Oh, that's my quick save. Load. Autosave. Right, okay, that was here. Fair enough. I mean, it looks like, to me it looks like I have to pick option number 3 or the game's not going to progress. So, that's really unfortunate. That the game first makes it look like I can actually, you know, do what I want and somehow make that happen, even if it comes at some kind of cost. But it doesn't seem like that's the case, or I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. We will only fight for a vassal, that is final. And that's unfortunately not for me to decide, apparently. You expect argument. There is only grim silence. The Oren are not fools, they expected this. Speaker Termana says, "We understand. You must grant that we had to try. Haven helps its possessions, and only them. Now, if we want to live, we have to become one." I mean, again, I don't think it has to be this drastic, or, you know, that you have to consider yourselves a possession of Haven. It's just, I don't know, whatever. Now that the preliminaries are over, let's settle on a deal. There is a sudden silence. All of these desperate rebels stare at you, waiting for the hammer to fall. They know that they must have to live. What? They know what they must have to live. They know what they must have to live, and the price you must ask. Oh, they know what they must have to live. Yeah, oh, okay. They need to demand, basically, for me. For some reason, I couldn't make sense of that sentence. That's all on me, probably. Only now do you truly appreciate the elegant trap your mother laid for you. Termana says, "We fight for our freedom and our lives. We need your help. What do you want in return?" And again, the game gives me this option, but it's just the same treaty the Machas signed. I mean, I don't know the exact terms of that, but again, it's not like we're completely bleeding them out, right? They'll be able to live free, and they're just obligated to I don't know, to give us some of their land, basically, to build on, maybe to have our fortresses here, to maintain our fortresses. They might be obligated to help us in some kind of military conflict by sending us their own soldiers, but in return we're going to help them with our soldiers as well, right? And we're going to be trading with each other to a mutual benefit. That's how I understand it. So yeah, I mean, I would like to pick option number 3 here, but I can't see why this would suddenly work when it didn't before. So the Owen look away, grimly making their peace with this ugly compromise. Is it that ugly, though? We all knew that it was coming to this. We must adjust so that our children live. Suppose we were your vessels. Same terms as with the Masha before you all left. What would you give in return? Well, I mean, first of all, we're going to bring you victory over the Masha. That's obviously the first step that needs to happen. This at least improves the mood in the room. What were you expecting? Understood. Haven's price for justice is not too high. We can pay. Are there any other conditions? For example, how the Masha are treated? Well, must be punished for their crimes. I mean, those actively responsible for upholding the system and worsening the situation for the Owen, they should be punished. But not all of the Masha cast. What you do with the Masha is your own affair. That seems dangerous. Masha are vessels and will be treated with mercy. I mean, yeah, they will be treated with mercy ultimately. But again, not all of them. It's just, I don't know what the game is going to make of these lines. They must be harshly punished. I'm going to say that, and we'll see if I get any more fine control over what actually ends up happening. This surprises Taramana. We know that some Masha must be punished, but harshly? Well, I mean, harshly is not very definitive, is it? That could mean a number of things. I was expecting that some of them were probably going to be executed in some way. Or they could be imprisoned for a very long time, both of which are pretty harsh. Oh, well, you are more experienced in these matters. After our victory, we will be sure to harden our hearts. Really? Were you going to be more merciful? Excuse me? What? Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting them to be... I thought that was going to please them. Because they certainly don't seem to... I don't know. What's the word? Too empathetic towards the Masha. Yeah. Let's try that again. In that case, I guess we'll show mercy and we'll see if that pleases them more. What's your offer? We'll only fight for a vessel, unfortunately. You must be a vessel. We'll bring victory. The Masha are vessels too and will be treated with mercy. Or, since it looks like they are not going to be as harsh, whatever that means, what you do with the Masha is your own affair. Taramana nods. You are trusting our wisdom. Yeah, I really hope I'm not making a mistake there, though. I don't know. Some of you are going to be wise and willing to make the right decision, a just decision. Others might give in to violence. I really don't know if it's very smart to let you decide, but okay, sure. I'm grateful. We will try to be worthy. We know what it is like to be crushed by the powerful. I hope we don't forget. Okay, I mean, that's a good point. I really hope you can find it in your hearts to actually show them mercy then. So, now what happens? Now, Taramana's confidence fails him. He consults with the other Owen. This takes longer than you expected. There are raised voices. Finally, Taramana returns, looking shaken. I've been disciplined. Correctly so. This isn't enough. I don't want to risk everything, but we need something. A request. Okay. You have a request for me? We need one more token that you can be trusted. We need more than words. The gates of Thablin Pass must fall. Why does this need to be done now? I mean, isn't that also a thing that my army would actually do? To defeat the Masha, their capital must fall. Thablin can't be taken. This can't be done while the gates in Thablin Pass still stand. What? The capital must fall. Thablin can't be taken. This can't be done? You mean Thablin can't be taken while the gates in Thablin Pass still stand? That would make more sense. We need to know that Haven is as powerful and cunning as we are told. We need to know that we can win. I mean, yes, I see that those gates need to fall. I just don't see why my party of 4 needs to accomplish that when we have that army ready to strike. This would be a lot easier with the help of my battalion. Yes. But haven't we already learned that they won't fight for us until we are vassals? And we won't sign away our independence without a real sign of support? That is what we need, Haven. Consider this atonement for all of Queen Sharon's crimes against us. I mean, you're realizing that this is you're asking something that would be literally impossible to do in real life, right? This is only going to happen because this is a video game that's built this way. Otherwise, us for attacking any kind of fortress would be completely suicidal and nothing else. Sure. Any tips? How can I destroy these gates? We don't know, but we've heard so many stories about Haven. Your trickery, your mastery of the arts of war, your magic. I'm sure you can manage it. I mean, why must these gates fall? We can't take Thablin by going along the coast. It's too far, too rocky and easy to defend. We need to attack through that pass. Those gates, though, they are the finest of all work. We can't take them by force. You need to find a way. You need to find a way to break them. It is a test. I will consider doing this and let you know if it happens. Well, I mean, by which I mean I will try to do it and let you know once I succeed. Thank you, Prince. We have faith in you. We are sure you will be victorious soon. The rebels begin to debate a different issue. The audience is over for today. Well, I mean, I was obviously expecting some kind of quest for me to do before this was going to be over, but it seems a little bit silly. A very, I don't know, kind of forced. And also extremely unrealistic. But thankfully, this is a video game, so we'll be fine. I mean, that being said, some of these last couple of quests that we did in this area have been quite tough. And I wonder where the attack on the Thablin Pass falls in that regard. Also, I wonder, technically it should be easier to attack from this side, right? Also, we're not actively, or they're not actively hostile toward us yet, so we can just walk in here. We have apparently not been able to go past here yet. What's this? Guest quarters? Stairs up, but we can't access those either. Okay. Honestly, I don't really know how we're gonna attack this place. Pass guard. Giametti? Hello? Tell me about this pass? Any problems with enemy attacks? Not so far. Where shouldn't I go? Our guards and stores are upstairs. Outsiders are not allowed up there, not even honored Havenite envoys. I want to enter the upper level. I'm afraid that is impossible, not without permission from the commander, and he won't give it. He only does what his orders tell him to. As it should be, I suppose. The Masha and Thablin would want you to help me. Huh. Arahuna Masha personally told me that I could go where I wanted. Did he though? Or am I bluffing? Now this gives her pause. I heard that you were at Thablin. You met with Arahuna, but I have heard no orders. I'm not sure. Don't make me go to Thablin and complain about you personally. She finally makes an agonized decision. I can't afford to antagonize Haven. Not when you have so much to offer us. You may inspect the upper level. I will have the gate opened now. Okay. That was surprisingly easy. Wait. Oh, this... Okay. I had to spend one turn for the gate to actually open. Fair enough. Barracks upstairs. Authorized non-Owen only. Well, I mean, we aren't Owen, so there's that. And this is still closed. Hello? Owen worker. Okay. Save the game. Actually... Okay, whatever. You ascend to the upper level of the pass. Your greeting is not friendly. The vault soldiers look at each other, then at you. There is a lot of grumbling. It is ominous. Finally, one says, "Please go downstairs, visitor. Past this point, we are instructed to consider you a saboteur and kill you. Please don't make us do that." Interesting. So... I will have to actually fight them from this point on? I mean, I was going to have to at some point anyway, but... it is still regrettable, for sure. Right, I was just about to say, or just wondering if I should have cleaned up my inventory or something, but... Well, we don't have a ton of room, actually. Not much at all. but I hope we'll manage somehow. It's not like I can really get rid of much at this point. Yeah, anyway, save the game. We just reached the 40-minute mark. I wonder, should I really start this assault here? You have progressed farther than the Vol guards can tolerate. One of them finally panics. Invaders! Saboteurs! He shouts. As the alert is carried through the fortress, everything happens very quickly. The gate behind you slams shut. You hear shouting and running feet in all directions. The fortress is ready to defend itself. Itself. Well, okay. Thankfully, these guys down here have been locked out, so at least we won't have to deal with them. I mean, I don't know how long of a dungeon this is going to be. Technically, it should only be this upper level here. And I don't know what we're trying to find, some kind of lever to open the main gate, or maybe the master key or something. I guess we'll see. You just attack for now. How strong are these guys? Okay, they're level 20. Wait, they're level 20? What level are we? Not 20. That's for sure. Huh. They have a good amount of hit points. Okay. Maybe we can stun you. Nope. Oh wow, they're dealing a lot of damage. That's Okay, one of them resisted. You heal yourself, please. Ouch. Holy crap. Okay, try that again, please. Okay. That guy's stunned. You can step back a little bit. Not that it really matters in this case. Wait, he's stunned. Will he stay stunned even if he takes damage? I forget how it works in this game. No? Yes, he is still stunned. Okay, good to know. Heal. Heavy blow. Alright, that guy's almost dead. Okay, I was gonna say, bleeding twice and poisoned might be enough. Missed, of course. Heavy blow. Critical for 76 damage. Okay, good. Okay, and he should die before he gets another chance to act. Alright, okay, that was the first little combat here. Yeah, so as I was just saying, I don't know, it doesn't seem like this is going to be a particularly long dungeon. Although the enemies are pretty tough, and I guess we'll see if there's some sort of final boss here, like some kind of enemy general that I have to defeat. Well, I'll keep going for a little while longer. I'm not sure if I want to finish this entire dungeon this episode. It would feel weird to just stop in the middle, but oh well. I guess we're gonna start by pressing the wrong button. We're gonna start by stunning one of them, if we could. Well, that was the idea, anyway. Can we not attack from there? Well, we can't attack that one, so... Okay. Stealth buff again. That's gonna run out. In fact... Okay, no, these are actually still going. I wonder why the buffs ran out on her first. Okay. Shock spell? Alright. We have at least one ranged attacker. It's okay. Alright, it's one of them down. Heavy blow. Heal? No? Oh, just an evasion buff, that's annoying. 55% physical evasion, huh? Well, I'm still gonna try. Okay, you were hit. Crit even. I like it. Nice, nice. I was gonna say, physical evasion should not affect the magical attacks. Oh, hi wolf. A wild wolf. That's interesting. A domesticated wolf of some sort would make more sense. How tough is that one? Okay, same general amount of hit points. I'm gonna try and stun you again. Okay, good. Critical too. I mean, still bought us some time, even though he's now more than half dead. Okay, I was just about to say that the wolf might just die before it gets to do anything. Okay, this went alright. Did get some energy back. Hi, wall defender. Nice critical. I guess I could have switched his weapon back, but that's fine. 14. Right. Now we switch back. Oh, he's not dead. Well, he is now. Nope. He's now. Okay, good. Oh, we did regain even more energy. Alright. I think maybe I should do this to top everyone off. Or should I... Is it fine if I just single target heal him for now? Yeah. I guess. Well, we're doing alright so far. No more enemies that way. Oh boy. A Vol Battle Mage, a Vol War Priest. Oh, and Commander Hassis, actually. Probably the most important enemy here. 616, yikes. Okay, these both only have very few hit points. That is good. Enter combat, nice. Good thing, starting with you. That allows us to slow them all down. Very good. It seems to have worked on everyone. Yes, perfect. Now we can do this. Once again, you face Commander Hassis. I didn't know that we faced him before at some point. Now that he's fighting and not sorting through papers, he is a much more imposing figure than you saw downstairs. Oh, okay. He points his blade at you. We Masha thought Haven returned to help us. Yeah, I don't know why you would think that. I mean, I suppose it wasn't that unlikely when we first arrived, but by now you should have known. Then that was not our intention, or not my intention. Anyway, instead you are here to destroy us. We will not let the Owen scum crush us. Attack! Before you can respond, they are on you. In fact, I kind of got the jump on them. If we want to be, you know, precise about it. Why did she step forward? What? Was that really too far away? Because I didn't think it would be, but okay. Okay, you. Scorpion summon. That's annoying. Okay. The mage tried to silence, but yeah, we resisted. Okay, good. Well, I could probably. Actually, I don't know if I can. Nope, can't reach the target. So we'll have to deal with the wolf first. Oh, a nice cleave. I like it. Also, step forth. Poison these 4 enemies. And you can... I don't know, maybe just help dealing with the wolf for now. The commander cures himself of what exactly? Something. He's... Oh, of slowness. Okay, fair enough. Let's see here. Rasluka, you can now reach the priest from here. Or... Yeah, I think we want to deal with the priest first, just in case he heals. 56. Bleeding and poisoned. He's probably gonna die, honestly. So that's nice. Nice, and we got the cleave on the scorpion again. Mm, 44. Use shock, maybe kill the wolf. Yes, that worked. I wasn't sure. Okay, another poison spell. I mean, really, dealing with the commander should be all that's required, right? So if you can win this combat and be in relatively okay shape after that, I think we might just be fine. Have another heavy blow against the mage. Yep, okay. So he's dead now, for all intents and purposes. Okay, Assis is moving forward. There is another enemy approaching. Okay, you're probably also dead. Yep, definitely dead. Just another defender. That's okay. You can step there, switch places so she can shoot. And you make him bleed. Vicious strike. Just attack, maybe weaken him. He evaded, that's okay. I probably should have cast slow on them again, because he's currently not slowed down. Let's see here. Mentor resist 90. Right, so I probably can't confuse him. I can try though. Or he can just evade that attack altogether. Oh boy, okay, this is bad. That is really bad. Yikes. Actually, you drink a potion. Make him bleed more. Oh boy. Okay, that guy finally died. You step back. Hopefully far enough. Yeah, it should be far enough to evade his whirlwind attack. If his range is the same as ours. Okay, good. The commander is slowed. That's the most important thing, of course. You step back too. He's stunned, huh? Stun is curable, though? Wait. No, it's not. Okay. Just use heavy attack, then. Okay, he keeps evading. Oh, he does have the evasion buff. Ouch. That's not good. Scroll of Mercy. You know what? We can use one of these. And then heal him. Okay. He's no longer stunned, but he did miss that one turn. Fair enough. They're both slowed. I could slow them down more. In fact, refill some energy. Yeah. Slow them more. That should help. Our buffs are still active for a couple of turns. I don't know. I think we focus on the commander at this point because he's already about halfway dead. Bleeding, critical for 56, that helps a lot. Oh my god, okay, he might actually die. He survived with literally 1 hit point. That's kind of crazy. That is quite crazy. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna summon a construct to see if it maybe distracts them at all. Drink a potion. Probably should drink another potion, honestly. Can also do this. And the commander evaded, of course. He's no longer buffed, though, so that was just luck. And I'm tempted to try and stun one of these defenders, just to reduce the incoming damage a little bit. Thankfully that worked. The critical too. We probably want to top him off here. Yeah. Okay, just a shock spell maybe? 45, 14 damage, he's stunned again. More poison. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that damage. The damage coming in that way. Attack, vicious strike, bleeding, and weakness. Very good. Oh, nice. And he was made vulnerable by the construct? Oh. Or... yeah, that's nice. I didn't know the construct could do that. And he's weakened more. I mean, he's pretty much toast at this point. Critical 2, yeah. He's gonna go down. That wasn't a lot of damage at all. What's going on? Why did he only take like 19 damage from that? Oh, they all took very little damage. How strange. I'm used to the Whirlwind doing just about his normal attack damage. Okay, well, that's the commander down. No special text box. Oh, he's just dealing very little damage. I guess these guys just have a lot of... oh, they have a ton of physical armor. I guess just naturally. Huh. I never really noticed that with any of the ones I've fought before, but maybe these are just different from the ones we've fought before. Well, anyway, it's gonna go down, slowly but surely. Okay. Well, that was the commander. And there are the switches. This hall reeks of oil. There is a grate in the floor. One of the defenses against raiders must be flaming oil poured through the grate onto the enemy below. The oil jugs are not set very far apart. The Vol need to be very careful. One stray spark could send this whole place up. Hint, hint, I guess. Oh, there they are. I suppose I could burn this entire fortress down. I mean, at this point, I don't really need to hold back. What? Excuse me? Where did you come from? Okay. Physical armor 12. Thank you, Construct. And he died from what? 60 points of poison? Of bleeding damage? Okay. That was a lot. Now, as I was saying, or just about to do, Fold of Steel Augment plus 4 to physical armor. Holy crap, that's good. That's really powerful. And there's even more defenders coming. Are they gonna keep spawning or something? Because that would suck. If that were the case. I hope it's not. Okay, that was very weak. And he's dead. Yep, and there are indeed more coming. It seems strange that they only started coming for us now, that the fight with the commander is over, because that took a while, so they had plenty of time to reach us. Yep, and even more are coming. From over here, where there should be no enemies left. Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, there still might just be a limited number of them respawning, coming after us. Still not a huge fan of that, I must say. Two. Switch weapons. Shoot that guy. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that it was strange that he just wasted his turn, but he moved and then still shot. If it looks like more enemies are still coming after this guy is dead, then I guess I'm gonna just click on one of these jugs and see what that does. I also quick saved at some point, so maybe if I need to return to an earlier point, I can. And it's done. That's annoying, but oh well. Please stop evading. Oh, that was an unexpected crit. Alright. Okay. Healing mode. Good. Quick save again. Take a look in here. Somewhere... Oh, hi. Vol controller. Do we need to deal with you? I was gonna say there must be the stairs down that we saw. Also, we're at over an hour now? Holy crap, that took longer than I expected. You know what? I just quick saved here. We took a little peek at that next room. It looks like we should be able to just finish this place by either interacting with the jugs and burning the place down, or just opening the door and jamming the mechanics or something. I mean, that shouldn't be that wouldn't really serve as a lasting, I don't know, destruction of this place as a fortress, but we'll see. Something is probably going to happen. I hope there's not going to be too much more fighting, but it looks like we dealt with the boss fight here, so everything else should be kind of minor by comparison. Of course, we are looking kind of bad here. I mean, we have 2 energy potions left, so it might not be that bad. And more defenders might not be coming at this point. I don't know. Hopefully that was just a limited number. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, at the risk of there not being a whole lot left to do. But we'll see. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.